Remember, the video description and first comment have links to upcoming workshops and courses. Challenge to overcome fears. Fear is an energy with infinite levels of impact, shaped by culture, religion, education, experts, society, ancestors, family, and even ourselves. We think, speak, act, and share fear. If fear is holding you back, listen to this empowerment exercise regularly. The key isn't to stop fearing, but to act despite it. I'm Rocio Santibanez, a Yuen method instructor, and if this helps you, please share, like, and comment to reach more people. Your engagement helps spread this message to those who need it. If you ever consider training as a Yuen method facilitator to help yourself or others, in the video description, you'll find WhatsApp and Telegram links to request upcoming dates. First, let's clear away the misinformation, false perceptions, and misinterpretations stemming from fear, from experts, ancestors, society, family, education, religion, culture, and ourselves about fear being good or bad, whether we should or shouldn't have it, if it's right or wrong. Let's become strong and neutral to all these views, 100% potential all the time. We'll separate your own fear from external fears that affect you. We'll erase weaknesses and their combinations to zero for all time. We'll balance your fears and others, centered and stable. Let's separate stress, anxiety, panic attacks, and erase their combination to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. We're removing all traces, remnants, and impressions of every time you've felt stress, anxiety, and panic attacks. We're erasing it from your cells, atoms, molecules, quantum particles, tissues, organs, systems, and all physical spaces and time. Now let's connect with all the moments in your life when you felt confidence in yourself, others, and life itself. We're connecting and resonating from top to bottom, bottom to top, right to left, left to right, inside out, outside in, backward, forward, and forward backward, back and forth to 100% infinite potential, 100% of the time, infinitely. Let's remove the cumulative effect of all the fears, rational and irrational, you've lived with. We'll clear it from your cells, atoms, molecules, quantum particles, tissues, organs, systems, and structures. The fear you're aware of, the subconscious fear, and the unconscious fear. We're going to connect, communicate, and resonate with all the moments in your life where you're unaware, and we'll send it to other universes, existences, dimensions, time, space, dark matter and energy, black holes and universe-tasting places, and other unknown locations with all its accumulated effect, remnants, traces, vestiges, and impressions at 100% infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We'll remove the energy of all you've lost due to fear, what you noticed and what you didn't. Fear of inaction, not daring to take opportunities out of fear. We eliminate the feeling of constant loss and expectation. We remove triggers of negative experiences that create fear. To 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. We erase fear from the past, present, and future thoughts. We separate weaknesses, zeroing them out infinitely. We balance past, present, and future for stability. We clear fear-inducing experiences from all lifetimes. of excessive, exaggerated, and widespread caution. We erase it in you and your surroundings to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. We clear trauma energy from fear, non-physical traumas from experiences lived, seen, heard, or done to others. We erase it in ancestors, descendants, and you in this life and others to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. We'll remove negative experiences and fear of being different, not being different, or seeming different. We erase it to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. We remove fear of having no problems and collective religious ancestral influences blocking happiness, confidence, and our desires. We erase its cumulative effect to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. Let's remove emotions and reactions that make us feel incapable of solving problems, helping others, or achieving our own desires. We erase it to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, with infinite time. Let's eliminate fear, guilt, and regret for feeling too good or happy, and all ancestral, religious, and societal influences that punish, reject, and discriminate against people who feel very good, content, and happy. We erase this from cells, atoms, molecules, and quantum particles to 0 minus infinity, or 100% of the time, with infinite time. Let's remove negative experiences associated with improvement. We eliminate the trauma of witnessing others' negative experiences when they improved. Thus, we remove the distorted perception that improving is dangerous or undesirable to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, with infinite time. Let's remove the fear and resistance to change, to being different, to seeing life differently. We eliminate fear of death, misinformation, and misperceptions about death, both yours and others. The notions that death is failure, punishment, or painful, we erase these completely. We delete this totally and permanently to 0 minus infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. Let's remove fear and uncertainty about what may or may not exist after death. We become strong and neutral towards dying and not dying, living and not living, for others to live or not, to die or not. We strengthen this mindset completely. We reinforce this 100% with infinite potential all the time, within finite time. We erase the distorted view that you're in constant danger of losing your security. We delete past negative experiences that trigger and detonate these memories. We separate fears of the past, present, and future from each other. We erase fears, losing, change, suffering, and feeling vulnerable around others. Let's erase the fear of punishment. We erase punishment experiences and their cumulative effect. We separate just and unjust punishments, physical or not, yours or others. We erase weaknesses and their combinations to 0 minus infinity, always. We erase the effect of feeling inadequate, unworthy, incapable, unprepared. We separate this pentagon's components, erasing weaknesses infinitely. We remove fear of success, misconceptions about it, yours and others. We remove negative experiences with success, both yours and others. strong and neutral towards success and failure, achievement and setback. We strengthen ourselves 100% with infinite potential all the time, endlessly. Let's remove resistance, rejection, guilt, and fully enjoy people, things, and experiences. To zero minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. We remove the energy of spells and curses you cast or received that trigger constant fears. We strengthen these magical forces to explore universes, dimensions, time, and space. Let's be strong and neutral about having or not having spells or debilitating energies. Strong and neutral, 100% with infinite potential all the time, endlessly. Let's erase the fear of physical pain and seeing others suffer from it. We remove memories of physical pain and seeing loved ones suffer and die in pain. We're neutral about pain, its presence or absence, and its duration. We remain neutral towards all choices, ours and others. We strengthen our inner and outer dynamics, boundaries, and potential infinitely. We erase fears of harm, violation, betrayal, abandonment, and rejection in the future. We nullify the energy of these possibilities and their combinations infinitely. We erase the energy of all these future possibilities. We remove these possibilities from the quantum field, ours and others, infinitely. Let's release the fear that's stagnant, blocked, and embedded in the central nervous system. We'll remove conscious, unconscious, and subconscious fear from cells, atoms, molecules, quantum particles, tissues, organs, systems, and structures. We'll eliminate the fear's resistance to leave the body and the body's resistance to let go of fear. At zero minus infinity, 100% of the time with infinite time. We'll boost strength, endurance, coordination, agility, speed, and flexibility in the central nervous system, midline, and each cell to distinguish functional from non-functional fear in our lives and in the lives of 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. We'll erase misinformation, misperceptions, and misinterpretations about the unknown. We'll clear the repetitive, automated reactions of fear to the unfamiliar in ourselves and others. We erase the subconscious fears implanted by TV, radio, songs, books, and stories. The constant fear shared by experts and people around you. We clear this from your cells, atoms, molecules, quantum particles, tissues, organs, systems, and physical spaces. We send this fear to other universes, dimensions, time, space, dark matter, energy, black holes, and unknown places. We'll remove the fear energy from your physical spaces, surroundings, and time. We erase to zero minus infinity 100% of the time with infinite time. We clear unconscious reactivity in our nervous system and cells that empathize with others' fears. To zero minus infinity 100% of the time with infinite time. Strong yet neutral, to feel fear or not, much or little, a lot or not, for it to pass quickly or slowly at 100% with endless potential, 100% of the time with infinite time. Strong and neutral to feel capable or not, willing or unwilling, prepared or unprepared, deserving or undeserving, committed or not neutral, strong to see it, believe it, expect it, imagine it, and make it real. We become strong to eliminate, free, let go, release, protect, erase, and unconditionally forgive all fear accumulated throughout our lives, ours and not ours, sending it to other universes, existences, dimensions, time, space, dark matter and energy, black holes and wormholes, and unknown places. Strong and neutral to think of fear or not, to speak of it or not, worry or not about fears, touch scary things or avoid them, move them to feel fear or not, test them or not, treat them or not, remove them or leave them be. We strengthen internal, external dynamics, inner limits, outer bounds, and angles of all geometries we're working on at 100% with infinite potential, 100% of the time, infinitely. We erase all weaknesses, traces, remnants, and imprints with all resistance to erasure down to negative infinity, 100% of the time, infinitely. Reset, recalibrate, reprogram body, mind, and spirit. All right, how do you feel now? The same or different?